All right. I want to give all praise to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
the honor to the apostle Neil is a great millstone. Peace, salutation, brother doing his work, sincerity, and truth. Those for elect, brothers waiting every day, praying for Yahweh, Shem Yahushai to return. Peace, salutation to you, brothers. Um, just want to get into another exhortation, basically the general population of sects of Israelites that don't believe that the highways and byways is important. You know, the older camps, or you don't have to be in the camp. It's a lot of this is because of men are faithless. They're faithless of believing that believing in what was said. How about Shema Shai? You know, I'm just gonna go through a couple of things to get a couple of scriptures out to reiterate this thing to you guys who just been searching. You know, and the Spirit is leading you in certain things. And it might just, it might through the Spirit hook you on. It's gonna be a quick one. You know, many brothers just sitting doing videos, so we just just try to reiterate. A lot of times you might have to, the streets is part of our basically not even our doctrine. You know, you go out and feed the lost sheep. You know, that's how you gonna feed them, man. If they're in a state of dormancy, and it doesn't mean you have to go into the hood. You know, the Lord is going to send who he going to send. You got guys making up, you got to be in the hood, don't? Hey, look, it's saying chief place, right? What you got? You got something?
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold off for a second because they're about to come up soon.
All right. Give me Oh, I got it. It says wisdom of Solomon. This is Proverbs 1 and 20. It says wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the street. So wisdom is what? Sophia. Wisdom in the Greek is Sophia. So why is it saying it's uttered itself in the streets? Meaning the prophet is going to be out there in the streets speaking what? This wisdom, a knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, presenting and laying the word out and without fear, boldly in the presence of this damn devil, man. You know, well, men gonna see it. You know. Okay. Go ahead. It says wisdom cries without. She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. You know, in the city, in the entrance of the city, the main cities, and the cities where you got the main. Let's see what the word gates mean. It goes into the word sha'ar. Sha'ar, right? It says gate. It says gate of entrance. It says space inside the gate. It says marketplace. You're not gonna find a marketplace in the hood, man.
Nope.
It says public. You know,
you're gonna find a chop shop.
Yep, chop shop, another chop shop, a liquor store by another chop shop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or a liquor store by that chop shop.
Like
you know,
weed dispensary,
weed dispensaries, and things of that nature. You know, things that are just basically not in the main, because down in the downtown areas, you're not gonna catch those things. You're gonna catch Whole Foods. You're gonna catch certain things of that stuff. You're gonna catch Jake coming down there just to cross paths with shopping, where things are at, or restaurants are at. You know, you got little BB's restaurant in the hood, selling neck bones and shit. You know, it's not it's dirty and shit. But you know, it's still out. It's still there. The Jake ain't sitting out there trying to. I tried that before. I did that before. They just look at you crazy. They just stand outside. How BB stand? They just look at you, smoking their cigarettes from across the street. Like, who are these guys? It ain't worth it, man. All right. It says meeting place, city, town, palace, royal, castle, temple, court. It says tabernacle. It says in its original sense, an opening that is. So it says city. It says door, gate. So basically, and it says port. Basically, where it is a marketplace. A marketplace carries what? All type of nations. Because look, we're not going to just teach the Gentiles and they're going to get it. We're going to teach the Gentiles and tell them about they condemn them. You know.
And also, let me make out the point too is Yahweh Shai told Paul, because Paul wanted to teach in Jerusalem. You know, he wanted to be, teach, everybody. He said, we want to put you the apostle to the Gentiles. He said, get out of Jerusalem. They said they will not receive your testimony concerning me. Now, of course, you know, that has something to do with him, you know, being a murderer. You know, they couldn't shake that. But people in the hood, they can't receive our testimony. You know, you more likely to catch somebody may like the brother with the white shirt that came to camp yesterday. He was at the beginning of camp, he was like, "Oh man, I never knew that you guys was here." You know, and think about that. You know, he happened to walk by and just saw us, was amazed. But the thing is, we were in like a main area. Let's say we was like on 7 Mile and Joy Road or some mess like that. You know, he probably might even see us. You know, we're at a place where you're gonna get the most traffic.
Right. Most traffic of the Israelites. Let me finish this off. It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse and the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long? That's what we out there saying. How long, ye simples, will you love simplicity and scorners delight in their scorning? So he's asking the question, how long you gonna be simple, niggas? That's how we be. That's why we be so. Because this how about Shimon Shah is coming? How long y'all gonna be stupid and simple, man? And then it says, and the scorners delight in their scorning. It says, in the scorn and their scorning and fools hate not us. So they still gonna bat us off. So why would we even be in the? It's gonna be like that in the hood. It's already like that downtown. You know, they just going on with their day. So think how worse them niggas is, because them niggas was the ones who wanted to gnash their teeth. You know. Go ahead, bro.
This is Acts, chapter 20 and verse 29. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. Also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. Therefore watch and remember, because you're going to some people that, you become a, GMS, want to talk to brothers, and as soon as they leave, they want to drive disciples after them. They come follow me now. Get they, they establish their little base. Right. And then want to get they felt, man, go, hey, we get all these views, and we get more views than the elders, and start comparing yourself with all that carnal stuff.
That's weird.
Now therefore watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I ceased not to warn everyone night and day with tears. Now here's Paul basically saying, man, I pleaded, and that's what we supposed to do, do like basically the same thing.
Paul got he got to the point where Yahushua came and gave him a lesson that and they taught him. Mm-hmm. It was a fire inside of him, man, to the point, because now he understand what his wrongs were, and now you see that the fact that, hey, this is the truth, and that's the way we spewing it. How long you gonna love your simplicity, man? The streets is part of the part of what we have to do. It's part of a commandment to hit the streets, man. It is part of it. Hey man, wherever the lie is, Yahweh Shema Shah set for you. Okay? Because I gotta say that. But still, men of the Lord, the ones that's gonna be out there is the ones that's gonna be out there. That's basically it, man. All right. Go ahead, bro. Get some.
That was it on that.
Okay. This is it says verse 23. It says, "Turn you at my reproof." That's what. And behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. So come out, man. Listen, hey, the videos out there. That's why we had the unicorn. Come out to the streets. Try, because your faith is done by your faith is strengthened a lot of times when you see the brothers on videos, and then you come out there, you start getting the camaraderie, start learning brothers, and start like, man, this is the work, man, that we were always supposed to do, man. It says, and we'll make known my words unto you. So you start understanding his words. Having faith and believing, man, and seeing men that stand out here boldly, because I have called and ye have refused. I have stretched my hand, and no man regarded. Y'all, you don't regard it.
Nope.
Y'all don't regard this thing, man. Y'all don't regard that the highways is part of this thing. So you look, but soon enough, you ain't gonna have no camps in that martial law. You niggas that's speaking about the high priest Ariah and the sign. That's how a lot of guys come out and see the sign most of the time. But you try not to get your A lot of guys are scared, man. You better get that fear off, man. I'm telling you, the Lord got you when you out there, man.
Yep.
You know?
We got personal testimonies.
Yep. He says, but ye have said it not at all my counsel and with none of my reproof. You know? So he like, yeah, I'm trying to get you to get correct, but since you don't want to, verse 26 he said, I also will laugh at your calamity. So now, because you ain't did what he said, man, listen, after a while, he keep coming. How long you gonna loan simplicity? He said, you ain't taking my counsel. Okay, then. He says, I also will laugh at your calamity. So when it go down, since you didn't hear what I said, to come out and do the work, do the will, listen, and have faith, and believe that it's gonna happen. He says, I will mock when your fear cometh. And when your fear cometh of desolation, your desolation and destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I would not answer. Now you're gonna be talking about Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Yeah, I heard the name. I heard it, man. I'm gonna come out. I know I should have did it, Lord Yahweh. Shit, you think Yahweh Bashim Yahshai gonna have mercy on you after he told you, after he put it in your heart to come out, your mind to come out there, and you still refuse because you heeded what Satan said? They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Okay. For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the Lord. And it says, for they were none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. So since all this thing happening, y'all despise the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord, hey, you got to come out the highways and byways. We already know what your lot is, whatever it is, it is. You know, to come out, Yahweh can still say, but you still come out. It says, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. You know, for turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of food shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely. So that's what we're trying to tell you, man. You dwell with Yahweh Shimon Shah, you're going to dwell safely in Yahweh Shimon Shah. He got you, man. Believe me. He says, and be quiet from fear of evil. So, you know, you got people that come out there, you might think about your boss and everything. Yeah, that's might pop off. But still, the Lord Yahweh Shimon Shah will take it out their mind that they never saw you before. Or you look so different to them that they didn't recognize you anyway. All right?
Or, you know, the Most High could give favor to you to where you the only person that can fix the problem at the job.
Yep.
And they might have thought about, you know, firing you. And you're also like, damn, okay, he's worth it. You know, think about how the Most High delivered Daniel. You know, he was in, Daniel too. But Joseph actually went from prisoner to second in command in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the Most High gave that brother dreams, you know, and he was able to, you know, get a high ranking office out of that. You know, Daniel was the only person that could understand the many tickle, you know, because he knew he knew that his dream meant something. You know, he was ready to kill everybody that didn't understand it. You know, but Daniel was able to, you know, understand it. But he even said it was through the Most High. You know, the Most High, you know, could show you favor, you know, in the sight of your boss, you know, your supervisor, your overseer that, you know, might want to do harm to you. You know, the scripture says, you know, when a man's ways please the Lord, you know, he'll make even his enemies be at peace with him.
Calm, right? This is, you got something new?
I can grab this, I guess. This is Psalms 26, verse 5 through 7. I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked. I will wash my hands in innocency, so will I compass thine altar, O Yahweh, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all thy wondrous works. You know, and you going out there, you know, you basically giving glory to the Most High. You know, sometimes, you know, you can tell, you know, a story about how, you know, you woke up, you know, and you publishing the works, you know, the Most High, you glorifying the Most High, you know, by telling about the works that he did for you, that he, you know, remembering the works that he did from ancient Egypt, you know, and the all the miracles that he did. You know, when Moses, you know, Moses was a little scared. He was a little shook. Yeah. You know, the Most High, you know, said, you know, hey, I'm with you. You know, Moses didn't even want to speak. You know, he said, what did he say? I'm slow of speech.
Yeah.
You know, and the Most High said, who formed your words? Who formed your lips?
Man's mouth.
Right,
yeah,
man's mouth. You know, and it's testimonies like that helps build up your faith. Because the Most High, you know, you know, we all working through this thing, and it's and the Most High, you know, will water that seed for us, you
Right.
know, and it'll help increase our faith. And you know, coming out here, you know, like some people might look at us as like, oh man, y'all brothers amazing, man. This is the 100% the Most High.
Right.
You know, we got I got all types of testimonies myself. You know, saying that the most like shit. I was put a fork in me. I'm through. The Most High come through. You know, no brothers got, you know, other examples. You know, they might have, you know, been in a car accident where it flipped 8 times, and all of a sudden they come out with not one scratch.
Right.
You know, not injured or nothing. You know, this thing is really, you know, you cannot direct your own ways out this thing.
I can't. You can't direct your own ways, but you still can. You guys are just getting the order in the spirit, man. And you relax your mind because the Lord is coming, man. And you know that He's coming, man. All right, let's go. This is Matthew 22, and I'm going to start at 8. It says, "Then saith he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which are bidden were not worthy. It says, Go therefore into the highways, and as many as ye find, bid to the marriage. So that those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king, well, you know, that's really it on that. So you gotta, they come to the highways and byways, and what we doing? Are we out there bidding ourselves to the marriage to Yahweh Shema Shah, proclaiming the day of Yahweh Shema Shah, that Yahweh Shema Shah. This is what He want us to do. I mean, this is part of your faith, man, and that's just what it really is. You know, the highways is important, man. So, you got anything else?
No. I'm good.
So, hey, and with that, I want to give all praise to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
That honors a peace and salutation to the apostle nailed as great millstone, and shalom.
Shalom.
Get that, brother.